We're going to talk about suffering, having purpose, and bringing forth new. So it's going to be good. All right, move number one. Let me show it to you. It's a ground tap, knee tap, ground tap, knee tap. I want you to try to squat into it, not bend into it. Here's an option. Ground tap, rotate, knee to elbow, just to bring in a little bit of steamy core, a little bit of oblique. So 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Move two, I'll show you when you rest. So we've got this, right? We've got this. All right, get ready. Get set. Go. Go. So ground tap, knee. Ground tap, knee. Ground tap. If the ground tap's too far, what if you just stay here? Yeah? Yeah? So you pick. You've only got 8 seconds left here. I want you to really try to push those hips back and squat into it. 3, 2, 1. All right, y'all rest. Here's move 2, level 1. It's a walking squat. Here's level 2. And if that's too easy, add a knee slap. Ready? Go. So tension on the legs. So this is not necessarily cardio, but it is strength endurance. Low, low, low. You pick where you need to be. I'm gonna march it just for impact's sake. We have more impact coming later. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. That was one round. We have 3 more. We have 3 more, and we'll start it in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Ground tap. Ground tap. Come on. My heart rate's coming up. So the goal is that you're breathing hard. You're working hard. You get breathless. Muscles are burning. You just give me what you got. 3, 2, 1. Rest. 10-second break. Going back to that out, out, in, squat walk or the jump. In 3, in 2, 1. Go for it. Now, if your knees cannot hang here, what if you gave me some standing leg lift pulses? Okay? Oh, 10 seconds here. This is round 2. Now, as you're tired, you're gonna find yourself doing this. Go down, go down, go lower. 3, 2, 1. Here, yes you can. Give me what you can do today, okay? 4, 3, get ready for ground tap. 2, 1, go. As you become tired, you're gonna do this. I need you to go here and squat. Come on. Power moves today. 5, 4, 3, 2, rest. Rest, go to that walking squat or the jumps. Either one. In 5, in 4, 3, 2, here we go. Sit back, sit back. If you're jumping, land light, land light. Now I would tell you to run this, but I'm afraid if you run it, you're not gonna stay as low as you need. Hold the belly that burns. 4, 3, 2, 1. We haven't even touched our weights yet, right? And you're feeling that. Okay, one more round. One more round. 3, 2, 1. Go. Last time on this move today. Rotate. Rotate. Come on. 10 seconds. You may not go hear my music today, so crank yours. Right? 4, 3, 2, rest. Rest. Get ready to walk it. Get ready to walk it. Last time, and you get a big rest. 4, 3, 2, go. Come on. Come on. Your next set is not lower back. That's gonna be great. Go lower. 10 seconds. Come on. Oh, it burns. 5, 4, 3, 2, rest. All right, you get a big break. Here's your next move. 5 jabs, knee strike, switch. 5, knee strike, switch. You got 20 more seconds to rest. Move number 2, upright row, L raise. Upright row, L raise. It'll be good. It'll be good. So have your weights in your back. Oh. We're gonna start it in 5, in 4, 3, 2, 1 foot forward. Give me 5 jabs. Knee strike. switch. 5, knee strike. 5, knee strike. Come on. The point isn't necessarily how you're moving. It's just that you're getting your heart rate up. Come on. 3, 2, rest. Grab your weights. Get ready for upper body. Upright row, L raise. In 3, in 2, 1. Now here's the upright row. Here's your L raise. If that's too much, stay right here with the upright row the whole time. Now, as you go to that L raise, pull your shoulders down out of your ears. You got it. I like a good strength move. Give us a break from the cardio. 3, 2, set them down. We're going back to those 5 jabs with the knee strike. Get ready for it. In 4, 3, 2, go. I'm gonna pull my back leg. That just makes more sense. First round, I was pulling front leg and it felt real awkward. So you go to either one. Come on, move quick. 4, 3, 2, rest, rest. Get ready for that upper body work. Grab your weights. In 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, 1. If when you're doing those jabs, you don't feel like your heart rate's getting high enough, take out the knee strike and just punch as fast as you can. Because I need your heart rate to be high more than I need you worried about coordinate your moves. 4, 3, 2, that's hard. 1, rest. We're 2 rounds in. We got 2 to go. Pick one foot going forward. Get ready to jab with the knee. Get ready. Get set. Go. 5, knee pull. When you pull that knee, exhale. It's standing core. So give me what you got. Now, I'm keeping tension on those legs the whole time. So I'm not straightening. We're working legs, even though it's upper body. Rest. Rest. Oh, I love a good rest. Grab your weights. We'll start it in 3. In 2. Here we go. Upright row, shoulders come out of your ears. L raise. Bend your arms just a little bit on that L raise. Don't lock them out. Now, shoulders are a really small muscle group, so you may have to rest some. If you're lifting heavy enough weights, that's good news. 4, 3, 2. We got one more round. One more round. I don't know that I'm quite breathless as I need to be. Are y'all? How you doing? How you doing? 3, 2, 1. Go. 5, knee pull. Come on. Like you mean it. Like you mean it. If limbs are flailing, you're probably not right. 5, 4, 3, 2, rest. Get ready for upright row. Get ready for upright row. In 4, in 3, in 2. Here we go. I think this is the last round, correct? Maybe? I don't remember. I'm gonna make it our last round. Come on. 10 seconds here. Bring your shoulders out of your ears. Yes, it burns. Yes, it burns. 4, 3, 2. Set that down. You get a big rest here. Let me show you what's next. 1, 2, 3. Option. Air jack. 1, 2. If you don't want to do that, you tap the whole time. Your second move, this is new. You have not seen this before. Watch me, okay? Watch me. Low lunge, row, set them down. Switch your feet. Low lunge, set them down. Okay? Or you can stay here the whole time. You're gonna pick. All right, move number 1. 3 jabs. Optional air jack. We're going in 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3. Option. You don't have to. Totally up to you. Just trying to get you to challenge yourself a little bit. You could throw in a regular jack. You could stay here the whole time. You pick. We're at 3. We're at 2, 1. Rest. Get ready for that row. Understand it's a new move. It may take you a little while to figure it out. Grab your weights. 3, 2. So I'm in a low lunge. Row, Place the weights. Switch your feet. Row. Switch your feet. Row. Now, if that's too much, right here. Yeah? You pick. 5, 4, 3, 2. That was one round. We have 3 to go. That was 1, 3 to go. Feel like I did that? I held up 4 fingers and told you 3 to go. All right, get ready, set, go. And one of those nights last night, we have crazy dreams. And I dreamed that I adopted this gigantic Great Dane. Didn't tell my husband. Brought home this dog, but it was so calm, I forgot that it was in my car. 3, 2, 1. So the dog stayed in my car for like 4 hours. I went out to get the dog, and they had popped the baby out. So then I had 2 dogs. I had to tell my husband about. Ready? Go. Row. Option. Switch your feet. And then I had a dream that I was going on a flight to go speak at a conference, and I left not only all my luggage, but also all my teaching notes. 3, 2, 1 for the whole weekend. And talk about terrible. In the dream, I had to call Marcus to be like, hey Marcus, I left my luggage and all my materials. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on. So 3, optional ear jack. You don't want to, you don't have to. But if you are holding back because you're believing the lie that you can't, I need you to try. That's all I'm saying. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your teaching today is to not skip the struggle, to not try to wiggle out of the suffering that comes our way. 3, 2, 1. Now I read this in a post a long while back from a lady I followed online named Tara, Terra, and she was talking about suffering. And she said, suffering is producing 3, 2, 1. She said suffering, one more round. Suffering is producing growth. It's bringing forth the new. We're starting in 3, in 2, in 1. And some of us wonder why nothing ever changes, but we keep skipping the struggle when it's hard. And we just want to get out of it. We want it to feel better. We want comfort and ease. So we skip or we stay in shallow water. 3, 2, and I'm saying to you today, what if you didn't? What if you didn't skip the struggle? What if you'd allow the pain to have purpose? 3, 2, 1. You're almost to a big rest. Last time with this move. Now, depending on your hip mobility, like mine, this might be extra challenging. So you stay up for that standing row. We're at 5, 4, 3, 2, big rest. Well done. Big rest. Next move, push press. Y'all know this one well. I want you to do single arm on that. Single arm. So we'll squat, we'll single arm press. We'll squat, we'll single arm press. How you feeling? Everybody okay? I hope so. We're going in 4, in 3, 2. Take both weights. Here we go. Squat, single arm. Squat, single arm. Good job. Keep going. Timer messed up just a little bit. Keep going. I don't think y'all want to do that for 30 seconds. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2. Well done. 10-second break. Here's your move. 1, 2, 3, cross. 1, 2. I love that move. Shuffle jab. We're going in 3, in 2, in 1, go. 1, 2, 3, cross. 1, 2, 3, cross. Forget the music. Come off the beat. I just need you to push. I just need you to push. Ha. Ha. Come on. Ha. On this here, I love this move. For 5, 4, 3, 2, press. Get ready for that push press. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. 4, 3, 2, single arm again. Now, why do you think I'm having you do one arm instead of 2? Yeah, you're getting a little rest in the opposite arm, but also I want to train stability today. So you'll notice we had a lot of single side moves. 4, 3, 2, rest. Shuffle and jab. Oh, how you doing? We all right? 3, 2, 1, go. You should be breathless. Muscles should be burning when you're lifting. Your weight should feel heavy. You should be generating heat. What if you went lower right here? More tension on the legs. Go lower. That's too much. March and punch. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Rest. I'm losing count today, y'all, a lot. I think we're at round 3, maybe. For the sake of time, this is gonna be the last round of this move today. You'll see I'm at both. You can be with single or double. Go lower. Go lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, set them down. Shuffle jab, big rest. So there's 3 rounds here. Yes, you can. 4, 3, 2, 1. What's the struggle you keep trying to find an easy way out from? Looking for shortcuts, looking for relief, staying stuck in passivity, maybe apathy, maybe withdrawing altogether. 3, 2, big rest, big rest. Oh. Let your breathing calm down. Oh, we're gonna go down to your mat. We're in a wall. We're gonna do push-ups, but you're gonna do like this. Lower for 3, 2, 1. Hand release, push up. I'll show it to you. Move 2, we'll flip over for a skull crusher. I'll show you. We're gonna start in 10. Just kidding. In 3, in 2, 1. So you watch me if you need to. I'm gonna lower for 3, all the way to the ground. Lift my hands, push up. Lower for 3. Release your hands, push up. Lower for 3. Hand release, push up. Now, try really hard not to snake your body as you push back up. You're at 3, 2, 1. Grab those weights, flip over, take them with you. We're gonna do a skull crusher. So you could be with one weight, palms face the sky, hinge at the elbows, or both weights. You pick where you need to be. We're gonna go for 25 seconds this round. So you're moving from the shoulder to the elbow, but nowhere else. Just kidding, you're moving from the elbow to the hand. Feel like how I said that totally backwards? We got 5 more seconds here. Stay there, 5, 4, 3, 2. Right back to those push-ups. Right back to those push-ups. Lower for 3, 3, 2, 1. Hand release. Try to go straight back up to your push-up cord. You'll notice as I'm working on lowering, I'm on my toes because I want to get stronger. But when it comes to the pushing back up, I'm on my knees because I don't want to snake up and cheat the movement. So I'm staying right here. You got 5, 4, 3, 2. Back to that tricep move. Join me. I know it's quick. You join me when you can. If you find your form suffering, one weight, palms face to sky, shoulders to elbow, totally still, hinge, elbow to hand. Triceps killing you. 5. Actually, give me 5 here. 4, 3, 2. Flip it back over. Push-ups. Last round of these. Then I'm going to take us to some core. You're going to be done. Come on. I love these because they're training the bottom portion of our push-ups where most of us are weak. This is training that bottom motion. So give me what you got. Give me what you got. You'll notice I'm on my knees the whole time now, and it's good. We will not despise small beginnings, right? 5, 4, 3, 2. Flip it over. My arms are tired. One more round of those skull crushers. Come on. I'm going to take that weight and bring it closer to my forehead. Instead of taking it above my head, it's bringing in a little bit different muscle movement. Wow. Give me what you got, girls. Holy moly, that hurts. I need 5 more seconds right here. It's gonna be, we're gonna keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay right here on your back. Can you bring your knees to 90 degrees for me? Take that same weight overhead. Now take it up. Crunch past those knees. So your legs are at 90. It's a weighted crunch. I had you bring your knees up because I want to take your hip flexors out of the equation. Press your low back into the mat, especially when those arms go overhead. You can have a standard grip here. You don't have to put palms to the sky here. Stay with me. Stay with me. I need 10 more seconds. I need 10 more seconds. My timer's going to say 20, but we're going to go for 5 from here. 4, 3, 2. Set that weight down. Flip over. Give me an elbow plank. This is it for the day. This is it for the day. Give me an elbow plank. Get into it. Hold there. Now, I want you to take your knees and just tap them to the ground. Come right back up. Knees. Now, lift your pelvic floor. Pull your belly button back towards your spine. Continue the movement. Continue the movement. So you're going to feel this lower core, quads, back of the legs, shoulders, maybe even a little bit of arm. I need you to stay there. We're almost there, but we're not done yet. Stay there. Stay there. 10 seconds. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Whoa. Don't skip the struggle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come out of it. Come out of it. Come out of it. Your heart rate come down. Holy moly. If you need a minute, take it. If you feel like you didn't get enough in, let me see 20 burpees right now. Ready? Go. Give me 20 burpees. If you need more, and if that was plenty enough, you just start catching your breath. The rest of you, give me what you got. I didn't do 20 burpees. I feel like that was good for me today. But if you need more, show me what you got. Come on. Come on. Ah. How many are you up to right now? 10? The rest of you start stretching. So good. So good. Let your heart rate calm down. Some days I show up and I feel like I have something to bring you that the Lord's given me. And some days I know that there is nothing I have, but that maybe He could still speak, right? Maybe He could still speak. So I want you to start stretching. I'm just going to see what He has for us today. Suffering has purpose. It'll bring forth new things. Suffering has purpose and can bring forth new things. In the struggle, there is something that can be birthed from it. There's something that can come from it. The problem is, I like to skip it. I like to find a quick fix. I like to find relief. I like to go to somewhere that's more comfortable and escape it, right? And what happens when I do that is the new thing that the Lord is creating, the old places He's sharpening, the work He's trying to do, I keep just skirting out from under. I was on a Voxer with the tribe team this past week, and I said, I think the Lord's trying to do something, and I just keep running away from it. I'm trying to skip the struggle instead of walking through it with Him. Suffering has purpose. It can bring forth the new. And the new won't diminish the suffering, but it will give purpose to it. That matters. It matters. The purpose that comes from the pain matters. It means something. And in the suffering, ears and minds can be opened. We can be strengthened through it. It can bring about change and wisdom and new growth. We're told in the Word that weeping may last for the night. And for some of us, weeping may last a whole lot of nights. But joy will come in the morning. Joy comes in the breaking through. But before you can break through, you have to endure, right? 1 Peter 4:13 says, rejoice insofar as you share in Christ's sufferings, so that you may rejoice and be glad also in the revelation of His glory. And if you break that scripture down, it's saying at the revelation of His glory is going to come through suffering. Revelation of His glory is going to come through suffering. And then it says we can rejoice in that. We could say, let it be so. In the suffering. in the hard places, in the ones that we would not choose for ourselves. He is birthing something new, but we can't skip it. I really wanted to bring you just kind of a positive message today, because I think all of us have had about all the heavy we can handle. When you lay hands on youth to affirm their faith, we pray over them. Have patience in suffering. Yes, Allison, that's beautiful. Patience in suffering. Those are scary words, right? It's a scary prayer to pray. Patience in suffering. Could you allow him to complete the work he's begun? Lamenting has been your greatest form of worship, is what Shannon added. Absolutely. Lamenting. I think I mentioned this in last week's workout to y'all maybe. But I was talking about a silversmith or a goldsmith and how they bring out the impurities in it is by putting it in the fire. And if they take it out too soon, there's still impurities that remain. And the purest gold comes from the hottest fire. And I've read stories before, and it's talking about maybe a silversmith, I can't remember which one, but they were asking him, how do you know when it's time to remove it from the fire, to take it out of the fire? So they put it in to treat it, to remove the impurities, but how do they know when it's time to remove it without it being in for too long? And the craftsman said, that's easy, it's when I can see my reflection in it. What a parallel for our spiritual lives. That he puts us in the fire. He's using that to refine us, to draw out impurities, to help us learn to rejoice in our suffering. And then when we begin to have the reflection of him, we're removed from the fire. He's using the fire to produce something beautiful. Joy will come in the morning. If it's not good yet, it's not over. Is there a place today where you have been skipping the suffering? Where you've been skipping the struggle? So as we finish today, I just want you to ask him, hey Lord, what's a place where I've been trying to get out of the suffering? Where I've been trying to skip the struggle? Where I have refused to watch you at work and to allow you to do so? A few years ago, I did a teaching for y'all on being on the operating table. And I said, it's painful. I had an injury and I had to go and have it worked on. And the lady who was working on it said, this is going to hurt. This is going to hurt. And I could go quicker, but it's not going to lead to healing. I'm going to have to get in there and fix it. And it hurt. I wanted to crawl off the table. But if I wanted healing, I had to remain. So I'm saying that to you today. I'm saying that to you today too. So you just listen and be still and ask the Lord, is there a place you've been trying to skip the struggle? Where you've been trying to escape the suffering? That we want to be out of it. We want to say, God, get me out now. But he's doing something. He's doing something. In the middle of the fire, could we worship anyway? In the middle of the difficult places, could we press it? Could we learn to rejoice? I don't know that I do that, y'all, but I know it's worth pursuing, right? It's worth pursuing. So we ask him today. Lord, I thank you for these women, and I thank you for this place. Thanks, God, that when we don't have it in it ourselves, we show up and you meet us right where we are. So, Lord, today in places where it is hard, I pray that we would not skip it, that we would watch for your hand at work in it, that we would not take the easy way, we'd take your way. We ask that you would teach us something in it today, Father. We thank you for who you are, God. We start another week today. We start another day today. And we do it completely dependent on you, Father. So any place where I'm trying to step that is not going step in step with you, God, I pray that you would turn me right around. And I pray that for the women here. Lord, this is not really about the Tabatas we just completed. We're going to train our hearts to love and live well for your glory today. So God, show us what that needs to look like. I pray that we would make choices today that honor you with the words we speak, with the places we go, with the media we watch, with the words we type, with the foods we eat, with the way we rest, with the way we hydrate. Lord, may we honor you today. May we not be those who skip the suffering today, that we would patiently endure. We thank you, Father. You are good. You are holy. You are righteous.
You are faithful. You are a friend. We love you. It's in Jesus' name we pray today. Amen. Amen. So good, y'all. So good. Well done.